Hey guys, how's it going? Mumo here again, and just finishing up my last inventory of logs. I've been chopping trees for about a half hour now, maybe 45 minutes. I've picked up a spin ticket. I think I'm gonna spin the Squeal of Fortune in a minute and see what I get. I'll see if I can bank it. If I can bank that, I might not spin it right away, but I probably will, even if I can bank it, because I'm sort of the kind of person, I mean, I've never gambled before, but I'm the kind of person who probably have a gambling addiction, because, I mean, I love spinning that wheel, even though it's just a sad little wheel that gives you a random item. I don't know, I still think it's a lot of fun. A lot of people kind of think it's sad, like a lot of my friends who I talk to, but it kind of adds another factor of excitement to the game, I guess, and fun for new and experienced players. So as you'll notice, my screen just went darker. That's because of the lighting effects they've added in. Jagex has added in for Draenor Village, I believe it's called. I can't remember the names of the places now, but it's I'm pretty sure it's Draenor Village. And as you can see, when I'm over here, it's all light and bright, and then once I start to move towards this town, everything gets darker. And as you can see, I've already reached level 19 woodcutting, just chopping trees for quite a while. And I completed a task by clicking my skills. Awesome. And I'm getting a little bit of screen lag. Anyways, let's bank here. So we've got 167 logs, which is just around what I wanted. I want to get 160. Now let me see, out of curiosity, if I can bank this. I can't. That's too bad. Well then, let's claim it and have a spin.
Woohoo! Extra spin for the win!
Well, that sounds like fun. Play. Oh, right, you have to be on a member server to do it. Okay, I guess I'll go on a member server. And then spin it another time, but it's claimed, so it's in here, which is great, because then I don't have to worry about it being in my inventory all the time. So, anyways, what we're going to do now is go to the Grand Exchange and sell our logs. So I took a look on the official site because there's a price guide now. Thank God, by the way, because back in the day when I played RuneScape, there was no Grand Exchange. You had to actually sell everything to individual players. So there were days where we just sit days on end in the bank saying, I don't know, selling like 20 logs or whatever, or selling 5,000 logs. You'd have to be lucky that somebody would pass by. But if you remember, you could use the forums and sell stuff, which I didn't notice until, or which I didn't know until the end of my membership, which was kind of sad because I'd always sit there trying to sell my stuff. But yeah, you can. I guess I'll leave the starting area. I'm not scared. I've done this before. But now you can sell everything in the Grand Exchange, buy everything in the Grand Exchange, which is sort of like eBay, I guess, for RuneScape. That hurt. Yeah, and I remember also just back in the day people saying B sale, which was literally, I don't know what the B was for. I'm 99% sure it was for bank, because people would just sell everything that was in their bank. So they would be like, say they just say B sale all day, and then you could trade them and see what's in there. And sometimes it'd be the kind of person who'd say, you have to buy everything, man. You want that one diamond in the rough, you gotta buy the rough crap with it, the stuff that you don't want. But nowadays, that doesn't exist anymore. But you know, you'd have the nicer people who'd say, oh yeah, sure, you just want like the adamant kite shield or whatever, then I'll let you have that. And because I mean, if they try to sell everything as a bundle, I mean, they'd have to be luckier that somebody's going to want all of it. And if they sell everything individually, they'll make quicker sales. But if they sell everything together, they'll make one big sale. You know, I don't know if it'll all end up being the same thing, but I'd imagine that individual sales would be more efficient. Anyways, we are almost at the Grand Exchange, wandering through the woods. Somebody's been training fire making. I have this habit where I right-click people in the game. When I'm talking about it and when I'm thinking about it, I don't do it, but it's sort of a thing I've always had, just because when I was a noob back in the day, I'd always say, oh, I don't ever want to walk past Zezima, or, you know, that was the top player at the time. I don't ever want to walk past Zezima and then miss the chance of meeting him by just walking past and not knowing that he was there next to me. And then, you know, when I was a noob, I mean, my friends and I, we were just the biggest noobs. We'd be like speculating. We'd be like, one of my friends would randomly throw in, "Oh, you know, Sesame's a girl, I heard," and then we'd all be like, "Man, I'm gonna marry her one day," and just really crazy stuff like that. And I mean, we were just the biggest noobs ever. We'd sit in class, wasting time that we should have been doing our work, fantasizing about buying a dwarf cannon and taking it PKing, even though we didn't even know that that was possible. Anyway, let's get a quick summary of the Grand Exchange. So for those new players that don't know what the Grand Exchange is, the Grand Exchange, like I mentioned before, is sort of the eBay of RuneScape. You can buy and sell all your items, all the tradable ones at least, and yeah, that's basically it. I mean, it just makes buying and selling a lot easier, and it tells you the market price when you're buying and selling, so that that whole junk becomes easier for you. So why don't we sell these logs? So all these logs are worth around 20k, which is exactly what I wanted. They appear to be selling slow though, so maybe if I take them out and sell them for the exact amount of 20k. If they don't sell right away, then I'll just oh, there we go, that one right away. I was gonna say if they don't sell right away, I'll just sell them another time, but it worked. So next, that was the Grand Exchange. I'm gonna cut it right here because I'm not sure how long I've been recording, and I tend to ramble in case you haven't noticed. And yeah, so go to the next part or the next episode, whatever you want to call it, and I'll be buying my first weapons. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more, and like the video if you like the video. Bye bye.